Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing episode number 175 of Pro Money Spent, the series where I'm Pro Pass only, trying to build the best squad possible, show that you can compete online without spending any sort of money beyond the Pro Pass. And in today's video, unfortunately, we were not able to get Tier 1 in King of the Court this past weekend. I just did not have any luck whatsoever in King of the Court this weekend in terms of quits. Every single game was a quit. I mean, just like, I was playing so well in multiple games, on pace to get like max scores or close to max scores, and just getting quits in the third quarter and stuff. And it was just not my weekend at all. And I gave up with about an hour and a half left on Sunday night because I wanted to go to bed. And because, yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to stay up for another hour and a half playing when I needed like 2 or 3 more good scores at least. And I'm going to be honest, I maybe could have gotten it if I'd been willing to grind until 2 a.m. when King of the Court ended, but I just wasn't willing to do it. We just did not have any luck this weekend in terms of quits. Nobody was staying in the games. I didn't probably play enough full games overall, but my luck on Saturday wasn't good. Then I got home on Sunday, played for a couple hours, and just didn't have good luck then either. So I was like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So we get Tier 2 this week, but we did get our 10-game win streak yesterday as well. And unfortunately, we got MJ out of that, so that wasn't particularly lucky. We have a random 100 overall pack here, but realistically, this it's not going to give me anything good, so I'm just going to quick open it. We get Boris Diaw. At least it's a new 100 overall. Still not a card that I'm actually going to use, though, to be totally fair. And this is what the squad is currently looking like. The King of the Court team this weekend was this lineup right here, and honestly, they did a pretty good job. We're going to go through and watch back a couple of games because I think Josh Giddey especially really stood out to me this weekend, really played well, and I just feel comfortable with this squad overall. I think we played well against a couple of really good teams, a couple of really good squads, and it was a solid weekend in terms of the way that I played. I feel like I just didn't have luck in terms of quits or anything like that. But what we're also going to do before we hop into reviewing our King of the Court this weekend and watching back a couple of games, what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up a couple of these free 10 boxes and hopefully get lucky. I'm hoping 2K is going to bless me and let me pull something fire out of this today. We have a goat piece. We have I'm just going to open. We'll just open one. I think we'll just open one. We'll just open up one of these invincible packs. Do I have any dark matter pieces? I do, but you need multiple for invincible. Okay. All right. We're just going to open up one of these free 10 boxes here, and then we'll hop into some King of the Court review after that. But this is I think it's premium pack drop 1, I believe, are the cards you can pull out of this. So that's like these cards right here. Derrick Rose, Ron Artest, Chris Bosh, Kawhi, D-Rob, Josh Giddey, Tyler Hero, MPJ, Jalen Duren, Michael Beasley, and then DeWanna Bonner and Breanna Stewart as well. In addition to other like 100 overalls and lower and stuff from other drops and things of that nature. Like it says, you got the best chance of pulling a My Team Premium release or previously released premium player. It says My Team Premium release. Maybe you can include more than just from the drop 1. I don't know. Either way, I'm hoping we're going to get lucky to pull an invincible out of this is kind of my thought process here. We'll probably open up a couple more of these here over the next couple weeks as well. But feel like opening a free 10 box, testing my luck, and seeing if we can get lucky feels like a kind of a nice thing to do. Maybe I pull an unsellable Giddey and I can sell my Giddey, or maybe I pull a Michael Beasley and I can just, I don't know, have too many shooting guards because as of right now, I have a lot of shooting guards already with Pippen and Peja, but maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. And then we'll hop into some King of the Court review. We'll watch back a couple of games, look at what Josh Giddey and our squad in general was able to do this weekend. But yeah, let's start off with this 10 box and let's pray that we can be lucky this weekend. We get 94 Del Curry and 80 overall Cooper Flag. Shout out Coop. Pack number 2. We get a Sapphire Prize Ball and Juan Carlos Navarro. What is the minimum overall in these packs? I actually don't know. I guess it's not high. I thought there was like maybe a minimum amethyst and up in these packs, but never mind. We pull Sapphire Ray for Alston. And then we get a shake, but it is a pink diamond shake. I'm looking for a slow shake here, not some pink diamond shake. Shooting guard, posterizer, and 98 driving dunk. Who is this going to be from the Lakers? I have no idea. Smush Parker. Bronny. All right. Shout out Bronny. Does Smush Parker have a pink diamond? I don't think so. I don't know why that's the name that popped into my mind. I'll be interested to see if Bronny's still in the league next year. I think he played well enough last year to have a chance at it. Obviously, with Bron not returning to the Lakers, it makes you wonder. But I think Bronny will get a shot somewhere. Whether it's with LeBron on his next team or not, I really don't know. But Bronny actually impressed me this year, so we'll see if he gets a chance. Jalen Johnson was a 79 overall this year. That's crazy. He's going to be like a Ruby next year as his base card, or at least a Sapphire at a very minimum. Him being a 79 overall at the beginning of the year just goes to show how much progress he made this year. Hito Turkoglu, I mean, Useless, honestly. All this stuff is probably just going to get locked in, to be honest, because there's no point in exchanging for Hall of Fame badges at this point in the year, considering Hall of Fame badges are useless when you're using all goats and invincibles, basically. We get another ruby here. We are not getting blessed at all right now, though, in terms of any sort of interesting pulls. Can I get one slow shake to at least give me false hope that I might pull something good? Nope, another pink diamond. This is gross. Not looking good so far. Shooting guard with posterizer. 92 mid-range this time from the 76ers. I have no idea who this is either. VJ Edgecombe. I don't remember him having a pullable pink diamond. I don't know what drop this card is from, but I don't remember this card existing, to be honest. Oh, it's an all-star card. Okay, I do remember this card existing. Never mind, I lied. 3 more packs here with which to probably pull nothing. We pull a diamond. I mean, dog. 2K needs to add a feature to skip walkout animations next year as well. I think that's something they should genuinely add because I don't have any interest in sitting here and watching walkout animations for diamonds and pink diamonds, to be honest with you, man. Just have no interest in it whatsoever. But it is what it is. I don't know who this is even after looking at them walkout. It's like Jordan Miller? No, Maurice Taylor. I don't think Jordan Miller wears 23 anyway. And then we have 2 more packs here. Let's see if we can get one decent. Nope. One decent pull. Come on. Final pack. Bless me here, 2K. Please. Let me get a slow shake. No shake at all. All right. Well, that was trash. That was really genuinely a pretty gross 10 bucks. I don't really know. That was pretty bad. It is what it is. We should have a decent amount of stuff we can go through and like collect in our auctions and stuff like that. We have some showdown rewards here as well. Nothing that's really going to be worth much, though. I'm just going to take the MT, to be honest. And there you go. We're almost at 500,000 MT again, but I do have a bunch of takeovers right now, which I'm hoping will gain price a little bit here over the next few days to weeks. We'll see. So I might be able to make some MT off of those, but this is what the squad is looking like, and unfortunately no upgrades to the squad in today's video. So let's move on. Let's take a look at these King of the Court games this weekend, because honestly, I thought they went pretty good. I mean, well, I thought we played pretty well anyway. We didn't get the result we wanted out of them, but like this team right now, right here that we played against last night. This guy had Goat Jimmy Butler, Goat Lou, or Invincible Lou all day, Goat KG, Goat Hakeem, and Goat Yao. Sorry, Invincible Yao, but a really, really good squad nonetheless. And it wound up being a pretty, I mean, this was a competitive game in the first half for sure. I think second half, not quite so much, but we played pretty well here. And this guy, again, decent player, kind of knew what he's doing. Good movement, first possession, getting downhill with a stick dunk. You can just tell immediately he kind of knows what he's doing. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a decent game, so let's see what we can do. Shea escape with Josh Giddey, downhill drive. He gets another look. That would have been his second dunk of the game to start off the game, but we get an illegal screen, which is tough. Getting an illegal on the first possession of the game, or the second possession of the game, is never ideal. And he comes back and gets a 3, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Hakeem, downhill drive, gets to the rim, finishes, and it's a 5-4 game. And I mean, this guy, I will say, early in the game, he was really able to keep pace here offensively. He gets inside of the standing dunk. Hakeem finishes around the rim. We have a 7-4 deficit. And I think we pretty much trailed, if I'm not mistaken, basically the entire first quarter in this game. Shaq slips behind Yao there, and so we were able to get ourselves an easy dunk. And obviously, like, this is one of those games, again, probably slight team disadvantage, especially with him having Yao at the 5 and KG at the 3 on a couple of these cards. But it's another team where it's like, at this point in the year, I feel like I can beat any team in the game, pretty much, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what we came out here to try to do here. Stop and pop. 3 ball from Josh Giddey is good off the peak, and that's his second bucket of the game as he gets his first 3 of the game here today. And that ties the game at 9. He goes pick and roll here. We X-switch. Giddey plays the pop pretty well, but I jumped. I don't know why I jumped. I don't know why I did that. That was just bad defense by me. I just jumped for no reason, basically. Not a very good decision there. But Giddey coming right off the screen again. Patience here. Pass fake. Get the ball into Hakeem's hands. Hakeem going middle, and we think we stop and pop here. Yep. Knock down the peak 3, and Hakeem ties it back up at 12. So scoring the ball pretty well here early on in this game. Drag back with Jimmy. He runs to the rim. He just shoots in my face. Kevin Garnett's really good. Great shot, 6'11", great 6, like really good card. And he just straight up shoots in my face there and gets his first 3 of the game with Kevin Garnett. And we reset our pick and roll here. Josh Giddey trying to turn the corner. He does turn the corner, gets to the rim, and finishes again. And Giddey already with 7 points, has not missed a shot here in the first quarter. Like I said, this was a very good Josh Giddey game, so thought I would showcase that because he played well. Mid-range jumper for Yao is there. A little bit of a late contest overall, and we're able to get ourselves a bucket. And then we go right downhill again with Giddy, and that's another easy layup. He is just not going to recover in time to really get there. And so again, 17 to 16 now. Try to fight through the screen here. Play the pop again. Again, kind of late. Same thing with that mid-range. He knocks it down again. And like I said, he scored the ball well here in this first quarter. I mean, he did a really good job of very much keeping pace here on the offensive end of the court. Bam pops open for three. Nice shot. 19 to 18 right there. And looking good. Looking pretty solid so far, I would say. I switch this screen again. Giddy plays the pop that time. Really nice defense by Josh Giddy, playing the pop manually. And then stopping and popping in transition for three. Offense and defense right there as Giddy gets satellite takeover now. And he has played really well in this first quarter. 12 points and an assist already. Does get to the rim with Jimmy there. Shaq is unable to get a block, unfortunately. But now we have the ball with a chance to, we just had the lead, I guess, but to take the lead again here before the end of the first quarter. Quick ISO here. Try to get downhill. Patience, just turn the corner. We get downhill with the Shea escape, and we get ourselves a dunk. And maybe we could have got a three that possession. I didn't really three hunt that possession as much as I probably could have, but we do get a contest in the quarter, and we have ourselves a 2-point lead. So not a bad start overall. Second quarter here, pump fake. Pippen going middle, jumps. And that is a green. He jumps at me with Wimby and jumps right past us. His bench, by the way, consisted of Con Knipple, Michael Porter Jr., Invincible Rudy Gay, Invincible Joel Embiid, and Goat Wimby. So really good bench here as well. And he's got a 10-man lineup. We only have a 5. So at this point, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, if we play well this game, we could potentially get a max score or something close to it. We only have 1 turnover. We are going up against at least a 10-man, and we only have a 5. So looking at it as like an opportunity. Okay, we're playing pretty well so far. Efficiency's been good. Not turning the ball over too much. We got that 1 illegal in the first minute of the game, but otherwise not bad. And like I was feeling pretty good at this point, honestly. We're at 21-28 or 28-21 now. Starting to definitely get comfortable in this game. Just be patient, reset the offense. We do exactly that. Bam, trying to go downhill. Not able to get anything there though, and I don't really love that possession. I think I kind of forced. I just didn't really ever get a very good look, and I just kind of forced a contested shot for no real reason. But Josh Giddey again, second time already playing the pop, catch and shoot in transition is green, and he is just playing great so far, man. With 17 points and 3 steals for Josh Giddey. 3 steals already in like 5.5 minutes of gameplay is pretty insane, to be honest. And now we have a 10-point lead. X-switch again, try to play out the corner. It's over-helped out of the corner with Pippen there. We do give up a 3, but honestly playing pretty well, I feel like, at this point in the game overall. Giddey downhill here. Patience, downhill drive, hop back. I should have just shot it. I was wide open. But we still get a good look, and we green it anyway. I was over a dribble in that possession more than I needed to. I was wide open for a while there, honestly, with satellite, considering how deep he can shoot from. But you know what? 3 points is 3 points, and we get them regardless. So we'll take it. Steal? No steal. Should have been a steal, but they didn't reward it. It is what it is. Shoots a midi fade. Good shot, but, I mean, that should have been a steal. And, I mean, it kind of is what it is there. So we just move on to the next possession. Giddey again, turning the corner again, all the way to the rim again. 22 points now, and he has still not missed a shot to this point in the game either. Really just filling up the offensive stat sheet very, very effectively. He does try to stop with Con. Could have maybe had a 3 there, but resets his pick and roll. And Giddey switches on to Wimby. We then switch it again and get Bam guarding Wimby, and he gets a weird standing dunk. I don't know what happened exactly there in terms of overrunning that, but still an 8-point lead, so could be worse. Shea escape again with Giddey, not able to get quite, well, I mean, he reaches in and fouls there. I feel like otherwise we were potentially getting the rim again, but 17 seconds left. Try to turn the corner here. Giddey, patience with Josh. Try to go downhill. I messed up my dribble move, and it still gets us downhill, and we get blocked anyway. I messed up my dribbles, but we still got to look at the rim, and Giddey decides to do some cock-back dunk, putting the ball all the way back here for no reason, and it gives up a bucket. It gives up a stop anyway for him, unfortunately, but we do get a midi fade with Pippen to go still. No contest for Joel Embiid there, and it's a 10-point lead yet again. Kind of just managing a 10-point lead right now over the last few possessions. Reach in foul there. That's our 1 to give here in the second quarter. He winds up scoring. I wind up scoring again. Giddey with another bucket. He's up to 24 points now. He shoots not a great mid-range look, honestly, that early in the possession for sure. And now we have an opportunity to finally get above that 10-point barrier. Dribble handoff to Hakeem here. 13 seconds left. Stopping and popping. Hakeem Olajuwon is just so good. And Rudy Gay does not play that very well, and we knock down a 3. 7 seconds left here. He goes all the way to the rim for a dunk. Good bucket. 5.8 left. The goal here is just to get up the court and try to get a dunk if possible. And we do exactly that. Getty going all the way to the rim. I don't want to force at the end of a quarter because... And we get a steal too. I don't want to force the end of a quarter and hurt my field goal percentage. So in that type of situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go get an easy bucket. And if I can't get an easy bucket, I'm just not going to worry about it at all, to be honest. Getty downhill here. Another easy dunk. To the rim, gets the reverse to go, and it is a 49-34 lead. At this point, we are extending, and Getty has 28 points on 92% from the field at this point in the game as well. I jumped too early there. He does get downhill for a dunk, but at least it's not a 3. Once I jump myself out of position there, I'm not even really mad about giving up a 2. Tried to run a little 3-point play. I'm trying to practice this play, see if I like this play. We get a good look at the rim for a dunk there, so it does get us downhill. I'm trying to expand my repertoire, give me a couple more options when it comes to being able to run a couple different plays once or twice a game. I'm never going to be the guy who tries to spam the same play every single play, although I know I just did this play 2 plays in a row here. But I definitely want to give myself an opportunity to where I have some different looks and stuff. And Pippen runs right into Embiid for a steal there, which is just... I was just like, oh, well, that's what I get for running the same thing two plays in a row. And I was just trying to experiment with the play, basically. But we get a turnover there, which is tough. But we do get the steal right back. Push the floor in transition, hit Bam, running the floor on the hash. He greens the 3, and it is a 54-38 game now. And at this point, I'm like, we're up 16. It was a bad turnover, but I still think we only have 2 turnovers in this game. We're playing really well. This is a great opportunity to be able to close this game out. Bam does a really nice job walling up Wemby, stay between him and the basket, hands straight up, and we manually having our hands up there, able to get a contest. Wemby misses the layup, and it is a 54-38 game here. Downhill drive, out to Getty, catch and shoot, wide open 3 is knocked down, up 57-38, and he quits. Brutal, absolutely brutal. We were really starting to extend. That was going to be a 33-34, 100-point game, a 30-something point win probably, a game in which we were really taking control, hadn't made a lot of mistakes, and instead I get a 25-05. Brutal. See what I'm saying about how this weekend just wasn't my weekend? So I load right into another game because, like, okay, well, that's tough. It is what it is. We'll load into another game going up against not as good of a team here. Troy the Trendsetter. He's got 100 overall LaMelo, 100 overall Shaq, 100 overall Joakim Noah for some reason, and then Michael Beasley and Paul Pierce. And this is another game where it's like, okay, well, his team's not as good, but it actually wound up being a decently competitive game to start. Getty with this drag back 3, though, knocks it down. He gets 2 threes in the first 2 possessions of the game. And then we get a turnover as well. Steal, and I force. I don't know what I'm shooting there. That's a terrible shot selection. But we get another 3. Finally gets a dunk. We get a dunk of our own. So it's an 11-2 game. Getty with 8 points, 1 rebound already, by the way. Again, filling up the stat sheet in so many different ways. And this game, I think, wound up being even less, even shorter than the last game, if I'm not mistaken, though. Good wallet by Pippen. Plays that really well. We try to push the floor in transition, see if we can make sure our spacing's right, get to the rim. Scottie Pippen all the way. He throws it down. And, I mean, as y'all can see, we just pulled away here pretty early. 22-9 in the first quarter. Really, really solid all-around offensive performance here in the first. Tries to throw an inbounds lob. It gets stolen away. And we have a 22-9 lead here to start the second. And then Pippen knocks down a corner 3. 25-11 now. Getty with 11 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist right now. Good block by Bam. This was another very, very easy game. You could tell this one was going to be an easy one. We were blowing this dude out pretty dominantly. It's 37-18 here. And at this point, we got 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We're up 37-18. We're already doubling up his points. My thought are like, okay, maybe he's not going to quit because we're up by a lot. We're in a good spot here in terms of how much we're up by. Feeling pretty comfortable. Getty's got 13. Pippen's got takeover. I think he's got 11. So they got 24 on my 37. Again, they're filling up the stat sheet in a variety of ways. He does get a 3-ball there, but Pippen coming off of this, trying to look for a 3-point opportunity. He does reach in and foul there. Could have maybe been a bump, but it doesn't wind up being one. And then Shaq goes to the free throw line. And I actually make both free throws. He fouled me and put me in the bonus here. And Shaq makes both free throws, which sometimes I'm unable to make both free throws with Shaq. So nice to be able to get both those to go. Minute 29 left here in the second quarter, and we're up by 20. So it's like, okay, maybe he'll stay in the game because we're up a substantial amount. So the thought process is like, if we just continue to play well, he might stay in the game. We get a good contest there. Josh Giddey playing through the screen there, contesting Concanipple. Push the floor in transition. Hakeem all the way, hit the corner, catch and shoot, wide open 3. Bam Adebayo knocks it down. It is now 44-21, and he's still playing. No signs of quitting as of yet. Good defense here. Help over just a little bit. Try to recover to the corner. He knocks down the 3. All right, that's fine. Still up 20. Not a bad look here. Overall, still, even though he did get a 3 there. It's not that big of a deal. Getty to the rim again. Getty with another easy dunk. He's got 15 in the first half again, pacing for another 30-ish point game or something along those lines. He stops and pops with Con. Really nice shot. Nice little crab right there. He's getting on the board relatively consistently here. He's kind of keeping pace. And Getty right back to the rim again. Gets another dunk. But again, he's kind of keeping pace. I feel like he's able to keep up a little bit in this game. And he forces there. Getty with the block. Nice block right there. We're up 21 though. Like we're definitely managing the game pretty well. I feel like in a good spot, and he throws it off of I think that was Bam or Hakeem or somebody, whoever's guarding the inbounds. Or I think it was actually Hakeem. Getty does a good job of recovering, and he greens in my face anyway. It's like, okay, well, this guy's offense is playing okay now. He's scoring the ball relatively consistently. He's getting some good looks and stuff. Getty with confidence. That's a great shot. One of the few misses we had of this entire video, I feel like, with him. But unfortunately unable to hit there. And it's like, okay, well, this is turning into a competitive enough game where it's like, a good chance he'll stay in the game. He gets a standing dunk with Powell, 38-42 here. And it's like, it's only a 16-point game now. Maybe he stays. Stop, pop, Getty for 3. That one is green from the deep pass, though. So nice shot right there. Up 51-32 now. And looking pretty good. Charge, looking good there. I mean, we get a turnover, so 3.5 seconds left here in the second quarter. And we actually get a bucket here. I don't actually remember how I got a bucket, but I want to go look. Because with 3.5 seconds left, what did I do here? I think I got a floater. I tried to shoot a floater, and he shot a pull-up. So he knocks down the pull-up there. And we have a 53-32 lead here going into the third quarter. But again, like, we've been up 20 points this entire second quarter, basically. So I'm expecting him to stay in the game. He's knocking down threes offensively. He's playing pretty comfortably. And it's like, okay, this is going to be another decently competitive game. This guy's probably going to stay in the game or close to it anyway. And we should be able to get a lot of points. And so we're up by 20. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. And I don't know exactly what happens here. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. But good defense by Getty on ball again. He's just such a solid card. Does everything well at 6'8". I really do like him a lot. Hakeem gets through well. We stay in front. Do a good job of staying in front this entire possession here. Everything is contested. Nothing is easy. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Manual defense by Hakeem makes the play, and we are running the floor in transition. Pippen was wide open on the hash, low key, but no need to force. Back it out with Shaq. And I get a fluke turnover because I was too patient. I should have shot the 3 with Shaq, and I got a fluke turnover there, which is really annoying. I think that was our first turnover of the entire game as well. It was definitely a fluky one, but at this point, I'm still thinking we're good. We can get good points out of this game. We'll be just fine. We're up 20, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's gonna be a winnable game for sure. And we get the steal with Hakeem. We push the floor. Patience here. Reset our offense. Shot. I think. No, never mind. Not a shot. For whatever reason, I thought I shot that. Oh, I forced. So I missed another shot. I thought Paulo was jumping past me there, but I guess not. He's out in transition here. Forces a contested shot, though. Bad shot selection. Hakeem's out in transition. Dunking at home. It is 59-37. We're in total control. We get a bump, steal, catch, patience, stop, pop, corner 3. 62-37, and he just quits. Very frustrating because that was going to be another absolute blowout. It just did not wind up being my weekend this weekend, man. Getty played really well. I feel very good about him. Honestly, both those games were good, especially that first game going up against a guy with a really good team. Invincible Yao, go KG, like really good cards across the board, and we were able to get ourselves a win. And a comfortable win at that, but these third quarter quits are killer, man. And I just got multiple of them last night. At this point, I was just like, well, I'm going to bed. That's the honest truth, because I was tired and I wanted to get a good night's sleep, and I needed multiple games still to get tier 1, and it just wasn't my weekend. So it happens. Sometimes you're not going to get lucky. If I had more time this weekend, obviously I could have gotten tier 1, but I wasn't playing King of the Court besides a couple games on Saturday and then Sunday night, so wasn't able to get it done. It is what it is. Just a lot of quits. It happens. But Josh Giddey's a great card, I gotta say. He was kind of the star for me this weekend. I feel like Pippen was nice too, and getting him out of the locker room was a W. But Josh Giddey definitely felt like the star of the show this weekend. I still feel like the main thing we need to upgrade is our big man spot, but I don't want to spend all my MT to do it. And I've been saying I need a big for a while, but they have dropped in price some, so maybe we'll go ahead and pick one up here pretty soon if I can get a good price on one. But we'll see. We will see. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope y'all did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.